She said last night that she put this out. So this should be nothing new to y'all. This should be nothing new. She sent me stuff because we were supposed to do an interview. And that happened offline for many, many reasons. But so this was her because again, go back to August. I didn't know who Gabby Jacobson was. I had no clue who she was. I came into her live and I said, my exact words were, I have a platform. I'm willing to use it for you to get your story out there. Let's be clear that I came into this more than willing to utilize my platform that I built to give her a safe space to tell her truth. This was in my naivety before I knew I had to research people before you give them a chance, right? This was before I knew that was even a thing. So, oh, there we go.
I'm trying to give you I just want 2.
Oh, now I see how to do it. Period. Okay.
I want just 2 boxes. I'm trying to figure it out.
Well, we might bring other people up. We don't know yet.
Okay.
But yes. Yeah. So Miss Gabby, I caught on quickly. Canceled. I caught on quickly. Okay. So anyhow, let me get to this green screen. Let me pull this green screen up really quick. Okay.
My grid settings. Oh man. Does anybody know how to change the grid settings? Sorry, I don't do this often. Hey, Gab. And I don't have anybody. By the way, I have encouraged streamers to stream. So if you see people streaming, it's because we gave permission, because every creator has their own followers, supporters, all this stuff. So the more people streaming, the better for this situation and any situation. We want the information out. So while she's finding her stuff, she came to me yesterday and was like, hey, let's do a live tomorrow. All right, fine. So that's what we're doing. And, Gabby keeps pushing the narrative that her son is autistic, yet she had him diagnosed at the age of 2. And I find a huge issue with that, but we'll talk about that in a little bit. Go ahead, girl.
So first and foremost, here's this screenshot. I guess this is what she claims is her medical records. I'm not really sure if any of this is fabricated or not, but can you zoom in this stuff? I guess you can.
How do I give you the biggest box is what I want to know.
Just do 2. I think you're right. Just do 2.
If you know how to... Yeah, where do I go to get the...
I don't know.
No, right? I just thought it would be there.
I thought it would just be modify. Oh, no, that's not it.
No, that's not it.
Yeah, we're trying to make the box bigger, guys. We're trying to figure this out.
I don't do lives with other people very often.
I don't think I ever have. Make me a super mod. Do you see Shay? Make her a super mod and she can change the layout.
Oh, okay. Where's Shay?
Shay 016 with a snowman.
Looking for you, Shay. Looking for you. There's so many people in here right now.
I just saw it. Comment again really quick, Shay. Right there.
Okay. Let's see. Don't you be
I didn't even know there was such thing as a super mod. What the
Me either. Okay.
Super mod.
Confirm. Okay. And then, are you just a super mod?
Yeah. So Shay, I think she made you a super mod.
Manage guests some more. Pen. You should be able to do everything. You didn't miss anything yet. We're just doing some tech. Go to the thin arrow in the bottom.
Ah.
Oh, did she do it?
I think so.
Okay, now I can switch and give you the bigger one, right?
Yeah.
I think. Technical difficulties. We're almost there.
We are getting closer.
We're good.
Listen, I don't do this. I don't listen.
I usually just hit the live button and start yapping. Okay, there we go. Hold on. No, I thought that was it. Why? It's saying I can do it. Oh, wait. What is that? Oh, wait. What is happening? This is ridiculous. I swiped somewhere. Oh, there we go. And I have all these people wanting to. Okay, switch spot. That's you. Confirm it. What? I think she's trying. Shay? Yeah, I'm letting Shay do it. You have to switch. Okay, yeah, that's what I thought. I was in there. Switch spot. And then I say confirm. And it doesn't do it. Oh, wait, I see it now. Hold on.
And again, guys, this is all information she said she put out.
There we go.
Hey, guys. Ooh.
Damn, girl.
So let me pull that.
Sorry. Apologies. Oh, I'm grabbing a root beer.
So this is the first screenshot, guys, that she sent me. I guess this was her trying to prove that she was prescribed certain meds. Of course, the one amphetamine was filled, of course. However, this is stating, I'm not really sure what the point of her sending this was. Really, down here towards the bottom, you can see where it says reviewed problems. Generalized anxiety disorder, acute post-traumatic stress state. Okay? Acute post-traumatic stress state.
Acute is the key word there.
Acute is the key word. Okay? But if you also look, when it says down, it says right here, hold on. Acute post-traumatic trauma stress state onset 4/16/25. I thought she'd been going through this for years. The onset usually is stating, when this started or when it's really, I would assume that's what she said. It's acute PTSD. No, seriously though. Yes, everybody, if you swipe to the left, you can turn the comments off and you can see this.
Yeah, I think if you swipe, what'd you say, to the left, then your screen will go clear of comments.
Guess this.
Like the comments.
And then I guess this is the bottom again of I'm not sure if this was the same day. Again, I'm not really sure what the point of this, what this proof was. But again, this is stuff she all put out. This is all stuff that she put out. Okay? Oh no, this isn't cut off. This is how she sent it to me. I'm putting all of these. She cut
stuff off purposely.
Exactly. All telehealth. That's something else that I liked someone pointed out. This a lot of this was all telehealth. Okay?
Which is a major
You see problem. Right here for the attention deficit. What is she prescribed here for attention deficit disorder or ADHD? That's hydroxyzine. You see that? So how does it say right here that she's prescribed hydroxyzine for her ADHD? But if we quickly go back,
Boots, she probably can.
But here's this where it states that she gets this. These are the reviewed medications. Doesn't really make sense to me.
She has a whole
Exactly. Hydroxyzine is not for ADHD. Exactly. Do you understand why I truly like? But again, let me.
She has a whole print station in her living room. Underneath her TV, she has a printer and print paper, and sometimes during her lives, you can hear her print and stuff because she'll print and like paste stuff and Yeah, go ahead.
You see this hydroxyzine 25 milligram tablet under the ADHD disorder. Come on now. She doesn't know me, so I guess I pulled these off the internet. Yes, she did say she was taking this, but that's not the point. That's not the point. She might have said she was taking it, but no doctor is going to prescribe hydroxyzine, which is Vistaril, for ADHD. You're not getting Vistaril for ADHD. You're just not.
Nope.
You're not.
And that's the issue, is that she just lies to not lie. And everything she says has a little bit of truth in it. Yeah, she does take it, but not for what she's saying.
Exactly.
She doctors this stuff. And then down here, she goes to urgent care after urgent care after urgent care because some of them aren't aligned with the hospital. She complains about this tooth to get pain meds. That's why she doesn't want it removed. You know, I mean...
lies for no reason.
For no reason. And I think I remember that CPS had said in the parenting plan or the safety plan that she had to be reevaluated by a medical professional.
Not sure how I would get this, but I guess this was, again, this says it was discussed. This is said this, and I don't know why she cut it off like this, but this is one of her visits for one of her fake pregnancies, I would assume, which she probably reported that she had vaginal discharge, reported that she was trying to conceive, and the doctor probably told her what could possibly happen. Okay? Also discussed, why is that cut off? And look at this. Discussed that chemical pregnancy with subsequent loss possible given positive pregnancy test at home.
That means she told them she was pregnant. That doesn't mean that they confirmed her pregnancy.
And it says also discussed, and it's cut off.
So when you go into a doctor or you go call a telehealth, you tell them what you want. They don't care what medical history you're giving them. They get X amount of money to get a prescription to you and get you out of that computer visit so they can get to the next one. And you can tell them that you have this, that, this, and the other, and they're just going to put it in. Patient says blah, 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 blah. That doesn't mean they're giving you that diagnosis.
Right. And for the people in here who are saying we already knew this, I already said at the beginning of this live, I'm not giving any specific information that involves people that are off of this app. I'm not doing it. I refuse. A. B. I already said, she said she already put this out here. So this very well might be information that you already know. But this is the proof that she can't say that she doesn't know me. She can't say that she didn't send this stuff.
That's it.
Okay? So what's the point? The point is...
less than 12 hours ago, less than 24 hours ago, she was saying she had no idea who
Rose was.
I don't know her. Just like she goes in her lives and tells them, I stalk her. I do not stalk her. Why did I make that video? For that reason, to show that she walks right in front of my house and is not scared of me. So absolutely, I'm going to record her and post that. Absolutely. She sits in her lives and says, I walk in front of her house. I take pictures in front of her house. I record. I don't have one of those things on my phone. I've never done it.
I was sent this as well. I think this is completely fake. I don't think this is real. But she claimed that this is his diagnosis. This was the proof that he's diagnosed.
Which I was told was the actual diagnosis was received by a chiropractor that her mom knows. Oh, she always tries to purposely antagonize me.
That's what she does. She's
Run away and then come back. I haven't ran any
I
men.
also, she sent me these screenshots. This is a
That right
long
there. Ugh.
this is a long Facebook comment somewhere, but this goes into some, I don't know, and again, I don't know why she sent me these screenshots. It doesn't make sense to me. But this is from somebody on over on the Book of the Face. And again, they people are not happy. I spoke to some people that are involved in this post, kinda, and get Villain wants a box. Check for Villain. Here's more of that.
Real quick, I was just watching in Wendy's live, and I heard you saying that people was saying, listen, Phatti sent me this stuff, well, the medical stuff, so that I could attach it to my report to the people when I reported. What was in those things are the text messages showing it was from Gabby. So she has no reason to lie about it. These were documents sent from Gabby to Rose because she wanted her to get on her big platform and defend her.
Yep.
And there's nothing, there's no question. There's no question that these came from Gabby. 100% came from Gabby. I don't know why she's lying. I don't know. I don't understand it. But these all of these screenshots were texted to Rose from Gabby. 100%.
Thank you, Villain. I
You're
appreciate
welcome.
that.
Enjoy. I'm gonna go back to Wendy.
Okay. At the bottom of this one, guys, you can see it says positive for dysphoric mood. I don't see any other positive for nothing else. And again, this is my chart, which is, in my area, my chart is used loosely, okay? Very loosely.
And there are so many people that watch her that work in my chart every day.
Mm-hmm.
Or Epic or Lee Health or
I just could not imagine going into a doctor's office and saying these things that are written right here, that a doctor had to write this down because the Dr. Martinez, a patient of Dr. Martinez, had to come in and talk to this APRN and say, like, it. I couldn't imagine when you cause this yourself.
Yep.
Exactly. Patient reports, and that's another thing, like,
patient reports. So they put whatever the patient reports. It's not physician found or
correct.
Something that they have found. It is patient reports. I could walk in today at the urgent care and say that I am, my date of birth and all this, and that I have blah 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 blah, and they're gonna put it in my notes because they have to. I think she's gonna post some of these. I don't know. I don't want to speak for her.
She sent this one too. I don't know what this is, but I think this was supposed to be, maybe again, this is something that she put out there already, but this is something else that she sent in the 250 pictures that she sent. A lot of them are like,
that's a lot.
that I truly think that she, but yeah, again, this is saying the above patient has asthma, as well as, like, it's just crazy to me that this is crazy.
And the fact that she wants to say, I don't want to know why everybody's in my business, and I don't know why everybody, because you have given the world everything from your discharge to your tooth decay, from your drizzle down your leg, and everything in between.
Oh, and that's another thing. I can't show those pictures that she sent.
She sent those?
I refuse. Yes. And there's more than I feel like you guys have seen. I'm telling you. Like,
that's not normal.
It's not. It's not. Like,
it's giving Munchausen. it's giving very much Munchausen, because I feel like she did not get very much attention growing up because she is a twin and Mimi had 5 other kids. So I kind of feel like the only time she ever got attention in her house was when she was sick, because, you have to pay attention to somebody when they're sick. So I feel like her and Danny only got attention when, yes, Villain, when, they were sick. So okay. Villain's coming back up.
Sorry, after I dropped it, went over there. They said if y'all go down, Wendy said you guys can hop over there.
Oh,
Okay.
cool.
Thank you.
All right. All right, bye.
Bye.
This was something else sent. I'm not sure what this is, but it says something about, I would assume, I don't know, talking about nodes not enlarged, but then hyperactive and hypermobile in room often shouts loudly. What does that
Yeah, and the hypermobile in room, what's weird is hypermobile is a term that you give somebody that has hypermobile joints. People are not hypermobile. So like this, let's see if I can do the right angle so you guys can see my weird little, okay, so you have my
like
thumb,
double jointed.
right? So see this? Okay, so this is from Ehlers-Danlos syndrome, EDS, because it's a comorbidity with my autism. So a lot of times people are hypermobile, but being hypermobile in the room is not something that they would use.
Right. So it's like this does this stuff, and then it says down here, patient can't, like lowercase letters. I mean, sometimes it happens in doctor's offices.
And at this point, he was what, like 3? What child doesn't shout loudly and run around a room, especially a child that has not had any upbringing, a child that has been neglected, a child that's been raised by an electronic device, a child that doesn't have any interaction with his mother on a positive basis. And then when she wants to claim he has autism, so okay, you can't have it both ways. You can't have a autistic son or a non-autistic son. And if he is autistic, you don't pop him in the mouth. Then you have to really be different when you're raising a child with autism. It isn't a flex, Gabby. My son that's 15 in his room in here, we got a house so he could have the master bedroom, so he could have the bathroom inside of his room because of his autism and some of his special needs. He's going to be 16 in March. I still have to clip his nails. He's not going to go to prom. He's not out driving and hanging out with friends. It's not a fucking flex.
No, and this is the thing. No one's doxing real doctors. First of all, any doctor's information is public record, A. B, I'm not even going to acknowledge any more of that comment. But this was something that Rob Blake had posted, and I guess she felt like she was being bullied because of it. So she sent this to me as well. I don't know what this is about. I guess this is from, what does it say? I don't know what this is about. It says on Friday, October 18th, 2024, at approximately, I think it says 0900 hours, a deputy, while in marked uniform, something from the Lee County Sheriff's Office assigned to the precinct, 3rd Squad, whatever, went to the elementary school located wherever. And upon arrival, this is I'll post this. I'll probably post some of these.
I thought you probably would.
But again, this is public information, so I'm not really sure why she's worried about anyone posting it. But this is from October 18th of last year, 2024, 2 years ago, essentially. Okay. So yeah, what is I can't, where did that comment go? I'm not seeing what's your name's comment. What's this little cutesy about? Oh yeah, this is showing that she has her positive dysphoric mood and that she scored a 7, which is mild depression. So from what I understood, I thought she was severely depressed, suffered from severe.
But last night she says she has no depression.
Right.
Not depressed at all. Just like she has CPTSD, HILMNOP, QRCV, and then walks down my road. Like several times a day, It's just, and that I think, and a lot of you are like, oh, we know this. There's new people by the hundreds on the scene every day. It's insane because so many different creators have talked about this situation, different
mean,
communities. So all these people, there's new people to the scene every day. So awareness about what she is doing is important. The end game, everybody's like, what's the end game? We want to see her held accountable for something. We want to see her get in
correct.
trouble for something. But go ahead.
Here's my take on that, right? Did she send any? Like, what did she send me this for?
Yeah.
What is that for? What is that proof of?
What does that prove? That she has cyber bullies and all that stuff? Like, you have a swole foot?
You know what I mean? Like, what is that proof of?
Is she trying to
I don't understand. And
that's a pregnancy foot, girl. That's a pregnancy foot. She's swollen from the pregnancy. That probably was her pregnancy veins. Oh, shoot.
What is that?
Was that a scratch from Cameron? Because he often broke the surface of her skin. Well, did you ever say, we do not bite, that hurts people? No, I've never heard you stop and talk him through any situation because you do not help him.
Oh, these are more pregnancy veins, huh?
Oh, shoot.
Like, what is the fuck with...
Maybe we should find bites, the pictures of the bites that you gave Aaron on his neck.
And then she sent me these. Ooh, I don't know if that's a real number, so sorry.
Whoopsie.
But like, she sent me these where, like, apparently these are... I don't even care, to be honest. I really don't. Sorry to whoever sent these messages to her. If they're really saying this, it shouldn't matter that their number's doxed. You know what I mean? That's a bad person for what she was saying, but this person was saying.
Oops.
I don't know. These are her. These are the
Oh yeah, those are the perpetrators.
Her being cyberbullied.
And you know, it's crazy because I don't know when those were supposedly sent. I don't know if there's any date on there, but they talk about the blinds. I can see Cameron through the blinds. And you still haven't changed the blinds? You're so worried about your son being visible and you still haven't changed the blinds in his room. Like,
sent me this picture too.
That's a proof she's a
this
vet
is a proof.
A proof. Because she was a vet tech for 8 years.
Yes, said. This was her proof. And
Gabby does not have a high school diploma for any of the people that are watching, because we've got almost 1,000 or 960 in our room, and then I know we're streaming, but she does not have a high school diploma. 100%. She does not have a high school diploma. Nor a GED. And that's confirmed. She can't sue me for saying truth or opinion. She's tried many people.
Another sawed off my chart note.
No POC or abnormal endometrium lining. Shows no POC or abnormal endometrial lining. Someone with endometriosis will have an abnormal endometrial lining. Period.
She knows what happened in 2013. Go ask her. She'll tell you.
Also, the other ultrasound things I've seen don't show any coils in your uterus either, because that would have shown an ultrasound.
I don't know what this is, but apparently these are people that have been bullying her on whatchamacallit. What's that called? Discord, I think.
Discord or WhatsApp or one of those things. And supposedly she told people in Illinois that she had an ablation. So, you know, we always blame Duchess. It's Duchess's fault, whatever it is. Blame Duchess.
This is another, I don't know if this is the same visit, but this is from the beginning of this year, of 2025. I'm confused at how she's so
gonna post some of
nervous.
these. She's gonna repost some of these, guys. Anxious and
Gabrielle was seen
depressed.
today for stress. And
She should be
diagnosis.
stressed. She's not a good person. But she only reacts to door knocks. You know why that is? Because CPS has came to your house so many times, and so has the police. And why do you think that is? Because of what you're doing on live.
Tearful. I know. What does that even mean? I've never.
Yeah, tearful.
What doctor would put tearful? Like what?
Yes, Gabby wants people to mind their business, but puts her business, sends her business.
She only wants people to mind their business if it's negative against her.
Yep. So we're gonna give her that attention. And if one person learns something from this and stops supporting her, that's a bonus. People feel bad for her because they think she's being bullied, and I think that there are some people that have gone too far.
I was about to say, let me be clear quickly, okay?
I think
Let me
some
be
things
clear
that have gone really too far
about one thing. I 100% believe that there are people that have gone way too far. There are people that very well may have stalked her or cyber stalking her and cyberbullying her. However, and I say this lightly because I'm not one to victim blame, but self-inflicted pain per se was that's the word she uses, the pain that she goes through, the self-inflicted pain has to stop in order for things to get better in your life.
She just lies to herself, when she
and a big thing that someone just said, and it's true, a lot of the things that and I know from before was worse, is I think she gained a lot of her popularity from rage baiting and then didn't know how to stop.
Yep.
And then it continued, and social media is not for everybody. And when it gets to a point where you start to believe, I truly believe she believes what she's saying.
She does.
Like she truly, and that's why I've always said that I truly believe that she needs evaluated. She needs to go somewhere long term and be evaluated.
It would do so much for her.
It really would. And it's not a bad thing to take a break.
Isn't, and it's not a shameful thing.
It's not. And I know from watching some of these other lives, people say some nasty things. People don't like her. And I get it because they've gone through a lot more. Like, people have every right to not like
I've said
Gabby.
nasty things about her. I'll be the first to admit it.
When it comes down to it, Gabby, people, and I know you're watching, and if you aren't, you're going to see the replay. Gabby, people are allowed to not like you. Your reaction is on you, period. It doesn't matter. I don't care if someone comes up and calls you the meanest name in the book and reads you up and down and drags you through the mud. Your reaction is your responsibility, period. There is no one else that you can blame for the way you react. The words that come out of your mouth, what lies, truth, rarely, lies, the manipulation, the parasocial relationships you have with fake people, like, you are the only person that's responsible for that. And with that being said, everything that you do in life has a consequence, good or bad, and the bad consequences are coming, Gabby. Like, and like I said, and I want you to know too, Gabby, I'm not saying this information online for you. It's for the people that you've already affected, okay? This has nothing to do.
You muted.
Try to call me. Sorry, someone tried to call me. But this is for the people. This is for the people that don't know what you do on social media. Not everybody in the world knows who you are, Gabby. Even the people that you messed with, that you you've done really awful things to, not everybody knows what you do on the internet. Okay, you may think you're a celebrity and there is a community of people that know who you are, but there is a lot of people on this planet and in Illinois and in Florida that don't know who you are on the internet. They know you for what you have done in real life, and that's not good either. So again, I'm sorry if I disappointed people for not, giving the specifics of the trauma that she's caused to other people. That's not my place.
There is stuff going on.
It's not my place.
Behind the scenes is how we say it. But
2013, let's just say in 2013, a crime was committed that she was not caught for, and there was and it has to do with another family, and I'll leave it at that.
Well, she got into a car accident too.
That was in 2016.
Yeah, she got into a car accident, and the person that was involved with it.
She's telling people to mind their business. Exactly. She knows what I know, and that's why,
that's why she's so nervous right now.
This is my biggest thing. My biggest thing. Why are you protecting that? I'm protecting the people that she already affected. That's why. Because there are people on this app that don't have other people's interest and the best interest in mind, and will go and find those people and harass them. And I refuse. This
goes from their birth.
Correct.
She is going to be infamous, I feel. There does need to be some sort of show about her, because they need to go all the way freaking back, because things don't add up. Mimi has her believing that her mom was a saint and her dad was a drug addict. She was with her father in high school, and then after high school, addicts usually stay with an addict. Her mom was not a clean whistle that gets pregnant with twins and then just is like, nah, I don't want them, no matter the age. There's zero way that her mom was not also addicted. And starting the story out of their life in lies that they got stuck in a coat pocket and ran out of the, all this other stuff. You're setting them up for a life of delusion. And it's like their whole existence is a lie.
Well, and when it comes down to, I don't know nothing about their childhood. That's not something I'm going to speak on. Maybe she said things, but obviously she's a liar. So I personally will not speak on Danny at all, because Danny's trying her fucking damn best.
Don't talk on Danny
to get her shit together. Danny's not perfect. I've seen some of the ratchet, crazy shit Danny's done on this internet too. But Danny is realizing she's taken a little bit of accountability.
Danny has the really shitty end of a stick,
but Danny's trying. So again, I know nothing about her childhood. I didn't dig that far. I don't really want to dig that far. For me personally, it's the accountability factor, and because I'm sorry, things that she says on TikTok, she's not going to be held accountable for. That's not something that police or whatever, maybe if it's maybe a defamation thing or it's something specific, but typically, any attorney is really not going to look at, isn't really going to look at some words on the internet. They might, maybe, I don't know. In my area, they won't even touch it. However, there are such things as statute of limitations. And a lot of times they go for 5, 10, 15, 20 years. And in this specific crime, the statute of limitations is 25 years. Mm-hmm. So, again, I just think and this is just something that I've learned. And I think that everyone should know, just because you don't get caught for something in the moment doesn't mean it won't sneak up on you.
And it always does.
It always does.
It always does. Always does. And I know that
why can't we know Stonehenge? You know why you can't know Stonehenge? Because I told the 3 or 4 people that are involved in this situation that I wouldn't smear it across the internet. That's why.
She's protecting the other people.
I can almost guarantee you that you won't be long before either she's going to tell the half truth or make up. It won't be long. You'll know. But I can almost guarantee, I don't have much savings. I don't have any savings at all. So I can't say I bet my life savings, but I can almost guarantee you within the next 30 days.
Because everybody's jealous of your hoodie.
The next 30 days, I don't think she'll be on the internet anymore. I can almost guarantee it. Mm-hmm. And the info may come out, and it probably will be from her, which is fine. I don't care.
Right. Let that be on her.
How did I find out this information? Well, the original problem wasn't a problem. Someone had come to me, which I thought was a fake account. They had reached out to me after they saw I was going to do an interview. And this person had reached out and said, hey, be careful because, and then went into other things. So I asked for their information. First, I asked for their email because fake accounts usually have dumb, stupid fake emails.
Yeah.
So
that's a good one.
I need your email. And it was actually a work email. So, so then we contacted there, and then we spoke on the phone, and we talked for 2.5 hours, and it really opened my eyes into.
So Gabby did something to these people?
Correct.
Okay. Wow.
Correct. So
a lot of little hidden
in the history behind,
maybe this is what Mimi was talking about when she said you need to get off the internet because they're going to find out something and it's not going to be good for you.
I may very well, maybe, I'm not sure, but I also think, and again, I have always been the quote unquote benefit of the doubter, right? I always give people the benefit of the doubt. And in my personal opinion, I think there is, and I don't know the qualifications for elder abuse in the state of Florida in terms of age and that kind of stuff. But I was a field service coordinator for a home health agency, and I did it for 3.5 years, and I loved it. All of my clients loved me. Anyhow, point being, I worked with the Department of Aging. And some of the things that I've noticed and I've seen and I've heard out of Mimi are all qualifications for a report. 100% I would have already reported. I think that she probably suffers with her own problems and things, and has gone through enough. And as a parent, anybody who's a mother in here or a father in here, as a parent, you do whatever you can. You go to every length to do what you can for your children, to the point where you don't even realize you're being manipulated. You don't realize. Listen, and let me just say something for people who don't know me. Okay, December 23rd, 2016 was the last time that I put H in my body. Okay, I have been clean. What did they say? Oh, yes. So I am a recovering addict. I will not say I'm in recovery. I will say I'm sober, though. Okay, there is a difference for me. Recovery means you're working a program. I don't work a program. I don't go to meetings. I was not a meeting maker that made it. Okay, so I know addiction. I know ripping and running. I know. I personally have never had CPS in my life, but my mother currently still has guardianship of my daughter. I know. Listen, I can spit game, Gabby. I'm not one without personal lived experience, okay? But what I see in your mother is what I see in my mother. I didn't give her the opportunity to heal, not ever, until I got clean. Okay, I didn't, and whether that was, and the majority of my addiction had to do with my mental health. I didn't have my mental right. I wasn't on my meds. I wasn't going to my psychologist. I wasn't doing talk therapy. I was embarrassed, to be honest. I was so embarrassed to have my friends text me, oh, hey, you want to hang out? No, I got to go to therapy. Yeah, right. I was so embarrassed. It took me honestly going to jail and going and signing in to the 27th rehab. And I finally decided to put that shit down. Okay. So so when I hear these, she's an addict or she, do better, period. Do better. I don't negate the fact that, addiction is not hard. Addiction is forever, I know that probably more than a lot of people in this live right now. However, it makes it very hard. I just don't believe that Mimi is in this the way people say they are or say she is. That's just my personal opinion.
I never used H, but I was on pills for about 8, 9 years. I've been off those November 15th, I think it was, 4 years. So
That's awesome. That really is awesome.
and you know, I'm not trying to take that away from you whatsoever, but I
No, no.
understand. I
Yeah, but it's
understand
true. I
in a
think
different.
like it's very, and like another thing that I want to speak about, and it really bothers me because I see so many people on this app on my For You page. Oh, it's starting to snow. Anyhow, I see so many people. I see so many people on this app struggling
Yeah,
that like will put themselves out there and post videos saying like, oh, can someone help me get groceries for my house, and the awful things people say to them. And then
yeah,
I see people like Karen or someone like
yeah,
Gabby, and
hmm
they get thousands of dollars.
yeah. I don't get it.
And it makes me so sad because like as I sit here without a winter coat, I work 80 hours a week.
You are
I, I
working all the
just
time.
I just applied at a factory to try to get a third job so I can afford to fix my $1,600 car, right? And like I'm not trying to make this about me, but what I'm saying is like it's just so sad to me that people who truly want to do better and get better are talked down about. And then I saw this like, I don't know if she actually said this, and I don't know if anybody knows about the girl named Rizzy who she ended up,
Yes,
I don't like to say unaliving because I feel like it takes away from what
I
really
know.
happened.
It was
Um,
heartbreaking.
it was awful, and it makes me want to cry because how dare she compare herself to someone who truly was
Truly.
cyberbullied and took her own life. I am so, it makes me so angry as someone who talked to Rizzy in the background,
hmm
who told her that she was gonna be okay,
I'm
and
so
she
sorry.
wasn't okay.
And this
It's
right
it's
here.
just it's very, it's upsetting, and it really puts a really bad name. And it makes it hard for people to believe when people are really getting cyberbullied. People
No,
that
it
are
does.
really
hmm
getting hurt. It makes people like her who cry wolf make it really hard for people to get help.
You're right.
And it's really sad. It's really sad. And you know, I just feel like Gabby, you need to stop hurting people. Like
Yeah, you do.
you need to stop
Like
hurting
every
people
community you can
because
imagine.
ultimately, Gabby, you are hurting yourself. And I would never, I don't care how much someone dislikes a person, I would never want you to get to the point where you hurt yourself. But Gabby, you are hurting yourself. Get it together. I
You,
couldn't imagine finding out that you took your own life because you felt like that's the next story of the plot, the next part of the plot. Like, get it together. You need help. Like, I am begging you, even regardless of the accountability that you'll get, regardless of the help or not, please get help. Be there for your kid in another 20 years. Be there for this kid that you're trying to have. Get it together. Like, I don't understand why you want to continue to hurt yourself, let alone all the people around you.
it's
Please,
wild.
Gabby, get it together. Do something for yourself for once. That's going to help you.
This is like her intervention from you.
Like, please, please,
This is so hard.
please do better for yourself. Fuck everybody else. If that's how you need to look at this until you get some help, do better. You know, I'm so angry and hurt after I gave this woman a chance to have a platform to use to get her story out there. I think it hurts more than anything, which people can call me whatever they want. I think it hurts more than anything that you would say you don't even know who I am.
Right.
However,
Because you truly came into this wanting to help her.
I would never want someone to hurt themselves.
Ever.
So please get better. Do something better. Do you understand? Like, Gabby, like, it's insane to me. Like, you know, people, I get it, Gabby. I get the clicks. I get this content. You know, people are always streaming you, this, that, and the third. I get it. But what is it worth your life? Like, is it worth you called me miserable yesterday. You told me because I said tomorrow's the day to have this conversation. You said I was miserable, that I didn't have family. It's insane to me the things that you'll just say, spurt out, and not even realize. How dare you say that I'm miserable when I'm the bitch that tried to give you my platform, right? It's just insane to me, the verbiage that she uses and then turns around in such a hypocritical way. You know, I wear my heart on my sleeve. I'm an emotional being. This won't be the last time you see me cry, but I'm so passionate about making sure that other people are okay. That's why I work 80 hours a week. That's why I'm trying to get a third job. That's why I'm trying to save so I can fix my car, so that I don't have to walk to work in Pennsylvania weather.
When we're done with this, you need to message me your side.
Listen,
I'm going to send you a coat. I'm sending you a coat.
I am almost positive that Gabby and her supporters got my GoFundMe taken down for my car because of this today.
Are you serious?
Truly.
They have gotten into all kinds of stuff with my life.
It's insane. It's insane. You know, and in my head, God didn't want me to have that GoFundMe. God wants me to do it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I look at things in a completely different way. But regardless, I think all I wanted out of today is, like, I really need Gabby to understand that not everybody is out to get you. There are people that do not like you. And probably
there are people that do not like you.
And it's probably well deserved. However, not everybody is out to get you.
I wanted to help her. That's how I came on this, because I thought, I fucking live in her neighborhood. If anybody can help her, you know what I mean? Like, I can teach her some coping skills and some parenting skills and some life coaching skills and some. Am I perfect? No.
Correct.
But I mean, I run my own business. I have 2 other jobs. I work in the medical, field. I also property manage. So, I mean, there's all kinds of things. Karen came to me looking for a job,
right.
Like, don't ask for my help and then sit there and ask. I don't know. She needs to hit her rock bottom.
And the thing is Xennial, this is nothing against you, Aaron, but, like, I hate when people say, and I've said it before too, but I've really thought about the words people need to hit their rock bottom, because for some people, rock bottom is death.
That's true. You're right.
I don't want anybody to hit their rock bottom, because sometimes you don't come back from it. What I need her to do is realize that she may hit rock bottom if she doesn't get help.
Yeah.
Like, she needs to get help. And it's so sad because I've lost so many people. Earlier this year, I lost one of my best friends to suicide. I love TikTok Shop. We love TikTok Shop. We love TikTok Shop. And she was my best friend. And I think that's why there's so many similarities, There's so many similarities. And maybe not so much as behavior wise, but in terms of, the signs, these things. And I think, Gabby deflects a lot. But I truly think Gabby's going through it. But, like, she needs to want to get the help. Yeah, like, for sure.
You're watching her.
Oh, Jill. Guys, I wasn't saying this to, like, because I wanted you guys to send me anything. I just was trying to make a point of, like.
We are sending you a coat.
I know. I appreciate it. But it wasn't my intention. It was truly, like, I like.
Oh, look at that. That is so cute.
Oh, thank you guys. That is really cute. And again,
So sweet.
I'm sorry if I like it was anticlimactic and I didn't put out a bunch of new information and this, that, and the third. But my intention isn't to hurt her anymore. The girl is hurting enough. Right? Like my intention wasn't to hurt her more.
Right.
I think the most that I wanted out of this, and I know she's gonna see it, is like, it's time, Gabby.
Reach out.
It's time.
If you want real help.
Oh
reach
my
out.
God, you guys are so sweet. Thank you so much.
And I mean, I crochet. I could make you a badass hat.
Oh.
A Xennial hat.
Can it be red, white, and blue?
I probably could. I probably could do it.
Oh, that would be so
I probably
cool.
could. Because you are in Pennsylvania. My friend Tara, she's actually one of my mods, loves you, by the way. I was like, you watch her? She's like, yes. I sent her a cookie box to Pennsylvania.
Aw, PA.
Well, there she is. Tara says hi. Do you want like a pom-pom on it too?
Yes, a big one. You want
dual pom-poms or one big one?
2.
Dualies? All right.
Yeah. Oh my God, you guys are so sweet. Seriously.
I'm just loving all your gifts because I want to see them. They're fun.
PA in the house.
You're entertaining me. Ooh, look at that one.
Oh my God. Guys, and another thing, let me make sure we're clear. Again, I will never comment on Gabby's parenting.
Yes, she is, Tara.
I will never comment on her looks because, listen, I know I look good from like the neck up, but I know there's a little bit I could work on downstairs and around the, you know what I mean, around the carriage. That undercarriage could be worked on, okay? I will never talk about anyone's looks. I may call you a bitch, but like you know what I mean? But I think I feel a little lighter. I still have a heavy weight on me because there is stuff, and again, I hope that everyone that's watching this, like, truly, like, I really hope that, and for people that are choosing to continue to support Gabby, do that. She needs it. Truly. I know people are like, oh, you guys suck for supporting her. You don't need to send her money to support her.
Don't send her money, as a matter
You don't need to send her. You can support. Like, she really does need some support. She's pushed and broken so many bridges and pushed so many people away. She truly does need some support. However, be careful, because what she suffers from is something that it's a blink of an eye and you're stuck in it.
Yeah. That's the dangerous part of that.
What is it?
And she keeps saying how, what she can do. She's taken accountability and this, that, and the other. There's a difference between taking accountability and actually changing. You can say, oh, I didn't mean to do that. I didn't mean to do that. But when you continue to make the same mistake over and over again, then that's part of your behavior. So,
I guess, well, and Feisty, I think what I meant, I think maybe I worded it a little incorrectly. When I said, like, support, there's going to always be people that are going to support this lady. Whether it's bots that she buys,
yep,
or people that are new. There's always, so I think what I meant by that, because I agree, I don't think that there's always going to be people that are going to attempt to support this girl. I just don't think that, obviously, I don't think you should send her money. Don't, you know what I mean? And I think too that there are resources, like she said she was gonna get for people that need some in-person, one-on-one, maybe group setting. There are. She's up here. I'm just yapping. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, it's okay. I just look. I understand how you feel. I do, and I commend you for being who you are. You're a great human. You're amazing.
Yeah, I appreciate that.
I don't think like, I understand she's going through a hard time, but a lot of what she's going through it's self-sabotage.
It's
Like,
100% self-inflicted. And I did make that
yeah,
comment before. I was like, a lot, the stuff that the pain, that's the word she uses, the pain that she's
right,
going through is self-inflicted. And you
right.
can't expect for things to get better when you continue to inflict said pain on yourself.
Right. And a lot of us have tried, aside from everything, our first goal was to try to get her to draw back from everything that she's doing, to try to become a more productive member of society, a better parent to her child, right? It's like, these are things that we've said over and over and over again. We've tried so hard. So many have tried. And at this point, it's kind of just like, I mean, she even posted a video saying that if you thought she was bad this year, wait, she's doubling down.
Yeah.
So this is something she knows. She's fully aware of what she's doing.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, she is fully aware of what she's doing. And
Right.
I hate that it's like that for her. I don't see what she gets out of it. I don't know. I'll never really understand.
Last night she was very vulgar, talking about not being able to achieve O.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
And then here's the thing is, like, she goes on apps that kids can be on. You know what I mean?
Right.
YouTube, and her settings were not for 18 up, because there was a minor in her chat on YouTube saying, I'm a minor and I just fell into your live. Why are you talking about this?
Right.
Happy New Year.
So it's just like,
and she knows.
If she was a man, people would have been all over her.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know what I mean? If she was a man sitting there talking about whacking off or trying to attempt O on his own,
right.
You know what I mean? But because it's a woman and she's like, oh, what do I need to be a DJ? What does that mean? I need to DJ myself? What does that mean? What does that mean? Tell me. Go Google it, dude. I just said dude because I've heard her say dude for the past 3 days.
Yeah, I'm fully
go ahead, sorry.
No, that's okay. I'm just tired, I think, of the whole, people can make all the jokes about the 61. I think she made a comment yesterday saying
what is
that
Can
she's
someone
not
explain that? I don't know what that means. I see here
it's her IQ. Apparently she had her IQ tested through DCFS and her IQ was 61. But here's the thing, a lot of people fail to understand. They're like, okay, well, if you think that she's has an IQ of 61 and she's so stupid, then how is she capable of all these things? Anybody is capable of learning criminal activity.
100%. You don't got to be smart to be a criminal.
Exactly. So when she told you, I'm not at school smart, I'm street smart, well, she's neither.
Right.
She's neither, but she does have those certain things that she's able to do because she's been doing it for so long. If her sister Danny telling you herself that her sister has been this way since they were very young doesn't say enough, I don't know what else will tell you.
Mimi made a Facebook post in like 2017 or 16 or something about the twins being dramatic and they're always in drama.
Yes.
It's like,
yeah.
Foreshadowing.
Yeah, Mimi made a comment. Remember when they were in the hotel and she was like, Gabby, you got to stop. You're into a lot of things that are going to catch up to you. You remember that?
I think the stuff that Rose knows about is kind of some of that stuff too,
Mm-hmm. Yeah, this stuff is becoming super criminal.
The racism.
Mm-hmm.
She's racist. She's homophobic in some ways. She says she's not, but then she'll say things like, I don't care about, they can do whatever she makes it seem like they're its.
Yeah. Well, her and Bean both are. They both are very much similar.
There isn't a community they haven't,
Oh, I don't care what anyone says. I'm Aaron's type. Mm-hmm. Don't let him fool you. He might be talking some smack in the chat, but I know damn well I could be like Aaron.
Yep, you could.
I'm Aaron's type. Okay.
First of all, he would not even know what to do.
Period. Listen, I don't even throw back no more, but
you swing the other direction, but it's okay.
I know that's right. That door will be one of them coming and going doors at the kitchen that you had back in the day. You could be coming or going. I don't know, but let me just tell you.
Dead.
I won't keep you guys long. I just wanted to say that.
That's what I was about to say. I think I want to open up the boxes because there are some people in here that now hold on. There's somebody Steph CCU wants to come up.
All right, there we go.
Yeah, there she is.
Oh, I do want to say one thing before I drop down, though.
Go ahead.
Please, for the love of God, everybody, do not call DCFS.
Thank you. I was going to say that.
Stop making the calls to police and all that stuff, unless it is a true, something that's factual and that's happening, because what you guys are doing is you're making it to where they're not going to take it seriously anymore when something really does happen.
I know for a fact they aren't. I heard it out of the words of an officer's mouth.
Yes.
I will say that. I will
say
that. I personally have heard it out of a Lee County Sheriff's officer's mouth that they don't care.
They know all about her too, and they know all about her.
So please, like she said, like Irish said, please stop making. Oh, Crazy Bee needs a box. Stop making these calls. Stop. Thank you. It's awareness does not involve calling unless it's a true emergency or a true situation that you can even do something about.
Yeah. And that's not I know a lot of people are doing it out of trolling. Okay, we get it. We get it already. But you're really not helping
anybody. It's interfering,
anybody.
yes.
It is
interfering.
And then they're making it to where everybody's getting lumped in. And that's what's really bothering me. You know what I mean? But I love you ladies. Thank you for having me up. I appreciate the both of you.
Thanks, Irish.
Of course. Thanks for coming up. Hey, Steph.
Hey, so I'll be quick. I gotta go back in from lunch. I just wanted a box real quick because I was doxxed in September at my job.
Wow.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I'll go over quickly with you guys. I can't confirm that it was specifically her, although I have, because what it was is they didn't call, they emailed like corporate or whatever, and what they failed to realize is I am the manager here, so anytime anybody sends an email over to corporate, I get CC'd on it immediately. Which is so funny because they did. Well, I was actually acting manager at the time, and then they did that, and 2 weeks after that, I got the full promotion. So it's like, oh, vindication. Yep. But I'll just let you know what happened with that real quick, and then I'll drop it and let everyone else talk. But so it was first week of September. It was I think it was right after she came back from her break, if I remember correctly. Or honestly, I can't remember.
Hey, I gotta say something. I don't mean to interrupt, but I don't know if you guys know it. Hold on, I've got too many devices going. Shit. But did you guys see the video where Gabby snatched Cameron up this morning?
Again, that's something that I don't. I don't agree with a lot of things that happen, but I refuse to speak on her son.
Yeah, I didn't know, but I just wanted everybody to know
to see it yet.
That there is a video out there.
Do you have it
this morning?
Because I can give you the big box. I can come down and give you the big box.
Let me get it real quick.
All right, let Steph finish her thing because I know she's on break. Steph, go ahead. You can finish, Steph.
Throw Crazy Bee on the big screen, and I'm gonna hop down.
I'll be back. I'll finish up real quick. So it was an email that went out to corporate, and I knew immediately, not specifically that it was her, but it was coming from that side because the name of the email, I won't say the full email, but it mentioned Feisty's name in it. And I was like, okay, all right, I know exactly what's happening here. But basically they reached out to corporate saying that they were reaching out in regards to an incident, which there's been no incident. They said it's an incident that is in relation to me. They had my full name, which, to be fair,
thank you.
On social media, I've always used my first and middle name, so it's really not hard to find me. I've never hidden or anything. But they said that I was monetizing off of content that was bullying and harassing a family. Now, in this email, no names were mentioned, so I fully believe that the reason they didn't mention a name is because one little Google search and everyone would be like, oh, okay, well, that's what's going on. But basically, any content that I've ever made has always either been satire or straight up commentary. I've also, in between those videos, I've got
to go get that video, okay? I don't mean to interrupt, but I've got to go get that video, okay? And I'll be back then. Right. I'm sorry.
That's okay.
Thank you, guys. I'll be right back.
Shoot, I forgot what I was gonna say.
I'm
But
sorry.
no, you're fine. But it's just I've made videos in between saying, you guys, she says people are calling her job. Please, please don't call her job. Don't do that. I've made videos saying don't call, don't make random calls, because obviously that, is counterproductive to what we're trying to do. So I've even made videos saying don't call on this girl. And guess who decided to turn around?
Right.
So I just wanted to make sure that, everybody was aware that I know she says, well, it doesn't feel very good when it happens to you, does it? Oh, well, I know better, so I wouldn't do it. Let me tell you something. She might know better, but she doesn't do better. Okay. She's very much going real life and getting in contact with anybody who has anything to say about her. If it's not sunshine, rainbows, or praise, she thinks it's bullying and harassment, and she's going after them in real life. So just, lock down your profiles. I mean, unless you're like me and, you don't really care.
Right. Yeah. She called my work, and then she brags about it sometimes in live.
But
And then
she doesn't do that.
right, exactly. But she bragged about it, and then they doxed my daughter and made an account. My daughter and I don't even speak currently, so they, it's like there's no boundaries at all whatsoever.
No, none. And just to be clear, I'm not saying that email came from her. I don't know who that email came from, but it's very obvious that it came from that side. And at one point, I did get screenshots of a conversation between her and some other people where they were discussing me and finding me and all that. So I know it came from that side. I'm not saying it was specifically her, but obviously she's coordinating this sort of stuff. So just be very, very careful. That's all I came up to say.
Absolutely. Thank you for coming out.
Thanks for letting me up. I'll hang out for another 30 minutes or so. I got to go back in from lunch. But if I don't catch the rest of it, I'm hoping it'll be up somewhere, maybe Nookie or something.
Waffles Lawyer is going to post it.
Okay, great. All right. Thanks, guys.
Thank you.
Bye. Thank you.
All right, really quick. This video, I need people to understand, it's already been reported. It's report worthy, and I understand that if you are a mandated reporter, I understand.
So what was
If
that? The video?
She yanks him by the arm. It does appear to look like she also smacked him. But
Why is she like this?
because she doesn't think that it's because people. I was just talking actually to Feisty about this because of that recording situation, right? She keeps getting away with shit. That's why.
Yeah, she wants to push. She wants to push her limits as far as she can without being caught, and that's why it's disgusting.
No. It was reported to the higher ups, and I understand that people are going to see it and report it. She thinks she's untouchable, exactly. But it's been reported. I can't tell people not to do their jobs, right? I can't do that. I understand that if you are a mandated reporter, you have to do what you feel, but it already, the video was posted and I had 17 people trying to get it to me so that I could go to the right place. It's 100% taken care of. She just did it this morning. I think that I have it, but I only have one device on me right now. But it's not good. It's you might be able to see. You have an old device with you? There you go. Scruples. Did Scruples? I reposted it on my page. If you go to my page, it should be there. I reposted it but I don't remember the ad. So if you go to my reposts, it'll be there. Right. And I feel that about this call, right, with the attorney, that I wish the attorney would push, but we can't, we can't force them to do it, unfortunately. You got to watch the pot. Watch the pot. Mm-hmm.
Yes, honey. And I'm not even close to you. Yes, honey.
Yeah.
Not even close to you.
Right.
Did you see it?
Yes, honey.
Right. She grabs him. Just so you know, Ms. Jacobson, there you could dislocate his shoulder like that, ma'am. All right. And all because he's interrupting your fucking live stream.
Okay, you guys, I'm gonna replay it because I couldn't see it either. Watch the bowl. I'm gonna replay
I'm
it.
not even close to it.
Watch the bowl, the reflection.
Honey.
She goes off camera. She's gonna go off camera and she's gonna grab his arm and yank him in the camera, right where that little glove thing. Right. Ready? And there it is.
And I'm not even close to it.
I'll do it again so you guys can.
Yes, honey.
Now you're gonna see her go off camera. Here in a second. Here we go. Grab his arm, yank him out of the way. Sorry, Blair. All right, there you go.
Yes, honey.
Kit Kat, I can't tell, but it does look like it.
Yank.
And I'm not close to it. Yes, honey.
And you know what she'll say? She won't say that she feels bad that she did it. She's going to say that she feels bad or she's upset that it was caught on live.
Yeah.
Because
And
she's
for
not-
what? For what?
For what?
Like,
This is supposed to be a New Year's Eve party, a fun party.
Right.
Why can't he help?
Right. Because she's stuck on her telephone.
Yeah. Because it doesn't fit her agenda of her.
Right. It's terrible to me. And I really wish that you know, and she blames it on the internet, right? However, if you weren't on lives all day, every day, right, then you wouldn't catch this stuff. So I'm kind of grateful that it is done online,
No,
because if this
exactly.
is the stuff that she does online, what is she
Imagine
doing?
what she's doing.
Right.
Imagine when she hits end, what she's doing. And that is my concern.
100%.
That
wish
is,
it
and
would.
why didn't Bean say anything? Like, hey, this is just like, oh.
My son had ODD when he was young,
Yep.
and
My daughter
I never
had
put my hands on him. What the
My
fuck?
daughter had ODD, and I have said many times that G reminds me of that. Like, she is absolutely oppositional defiant.
Yeah.
You tell her something, and she's going to go to the opposite end of the spectrum to do the opposite thing that you say. You tell her not to have a kid, she shouldn't have a kid, she's going to try. You tell her, don't get a bearded dragon, you left the other one, she got a bearded dragon. Everything people tell her not to do, she's going to do the opposite. And it's dangerous.
It's dangerous, and it really breaks my heart for him. Like, you should be including him in these types
Activities.
of right. It blows my mind.
He's
It really makes
5,
me.
and she just wants to slap him in a stroller because she doesn't want to teach him the dangers of running out into a road.
Right. Because she's got to stay in the house on the fucking phone. She
Exactly.
doesn't want to go
And that's exactly why I did a video of how not busy our road is, because she made it seem.
Oh, is it? I didn't see it.
Yeah, I made a video of just like, yeah. But you have to teach a child, whether he has autism or not, whether he's ADHD or not, or whether he has none of these or not. Boundaries. You have to teach your child boundaries. You have to say this
Absolutely.
is, you know, I mean, you can't just spit a kid out and expect it to end up at 18 and you're done.
Right. No, that's because
know?
guess what? There's the reality of it is you want your kids to, like, I don't want my kid to go out and be mean to other kids. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly,
Like, what you
exactly.
teach them is what they're going to live by. And it's sad to me. Like, it
Very
just
sad.
really makes me sad.
Because she doesn't want to do the work now.
Right.
He's going to have to deal with it later on in his life because his brain is developing,
Right.
and so are his emotions, and so are all of these things. This is a huge developmental point in his life, and she is terrible to him. Terrible to him. Hey, Pink.
Hey there.
Hi.
Hi there. I've been observed. I just feel like I have to say this. What I've been watching the last couple of days is Gabby completely unravel. I think I've been saying walls are closing in. I think they're almost all going to hit at the same time. I don't think, personally, it's my opinion, I do not think this is a New Year's Eve party. I think this is a farewell party to the duplex. I think they're hitting the road. Where they're going, I have some, thoughts, but I don't know for sure. But one thing I want to say right now, and the timing of this live and Phatti speaking and Xennial hosting, I'm sitting here really feeling like this community who has been through a lot, have a lot of internal finger pointing, just criticisms and all kinds of stuff. I think this is the epitome of this journey with Gabrielle Jacobson, is that people are coming together. They are seeing the big picture here. And I'm just really so glad for that. The people, here we are. Like, this isn't just how she's behaved for the past few months or the year or last 2 years or however long you've been watching her. 2013 is coming up, is being mentioned now. She has been an evil person her entire life, and all she cares about is Gabrielle Jacobson. So I just want to thank everybody for whether you dislike me, dislike Xenny, dislike Feisty, dislike Villain, anyone. I just want to, I really want to thank everybody for here at the end of this year, keeping our eyes on the goal. Of course, the goal is the child, but the goal is also the evil mother that has caused chaos everywhere she's going. That's all I want to say. Thank you, Xenny.
It's a good message.
Appreciate you, Pink.
Thank you for coming up.
I'm sorry, I was getting text messages about the bearded dragon that's why I was leaving, because I was seeing it come across my screen.
Yeah, I'm anxious to hear about that situation. I don't know enough about bearded dragons. You know what I mean? But I definitely
same. I had to
turtles I know all about, but bearded dragons I don't know anything about.
Yeah, I had to read it, and Pineapple. I've known Pineapple for a really long time, and I trust her that if she's saying something or getting as involved as she is, then I know that there's a reason there,
Right, yeah.
And I don't necessarily, I think that people, listen, it's not about calling the police for a bearded dragon. That bearded dragon needs vet care, right? And what she's not understanding is that when she doesn't take that animal to the vet, that's neglect right there. Bang. Yeah. They could prove it. Let them do what they're doing. Pineapple is good, people. I appreciate you. So she could think that she's doing something over there, but there's things going on in the back. I know, Pam, and trust me, if I could, I would. I wish, I don't want any animals to live with people that are not taking proper care of them.
And my theory on animals, if I can't give them a better surrounding that they get out in nature, then I don't deserve them. So it's like, I don't know much about bearded dragons. I know that tank is way too small. I know it doesn't have enough enrichment. I know it doesn't get enough sunlight. Why isn't it by a window for a little bit?
It's the fact that the enclosure not being proper, the light not being proper, and his diet not being proper would lead to mouth rot.
Right. And other things. Because I know with turtles and tortoises, if they don't get proper nutrition, they'll get, their shells will be deformed. And then they live a life of pain because the owner's gonna, do what it needs.
I can't. If you can't take care of an animal, just don't get it. Right. Just don't do that.
Exactly.
And she thinks it's so right. That's what I'm trying to say, Llama staff. I took the report to the people that I was supposed to take it to. Now, that report, if you saw the email, it's the Animal Cruelty Division or whatever. That I sent it to the sheriff. The sheriff sent it to somebody else to investigate, I guess. That's who deals with it. That's why I sent it to them. It wasn't about a lizard. It's about the neglect of the lizard.
Right, exactly. And it doesn't matter what type of animal it is. Some people, if it was a fluffy dog that looked malnourished, people would be on top of it. Bearded dragons look different. We don't see it maybe because we don't have them, but some other people, that's all they do is raise them. They look at it and if a cop did come, a cop doesn't know a bearded dragon, a good versus a bad. So, maybe they just had to go and see if there was a bearded dragon, and now more people will go out. There's it takes forever to get anything done. Right. It really does.
It does. And especially with her, for some reason, I also heard her say that, the sheriff dispatched Cape Coral police to go.
And that's what I heard.
And I don't know why that would be done, because Oh, Gab, I keep getting more and more notifications coming across my screen about that bearded, honey. More and more.
You know, and I did report her about the tortoise that she.
Yeah.
I did report that.
Right.
And I did get back that they were investigating. I don't know how long that stuff takes.
It depends. And anything with her takes long because it's so many fucking layers of so many things. You know what I'm saying?
People back. She
Right.
doesn't answer phone calls. She doesn't answer the door for police. She's not going to answer it for animal control.
Right.
You know, like.
All right, I'm gonna hop down so I could go deal with this. I hope you guys have a good day. And remember, it's taken care of. I can't tell you not to mass report, but I just know it was taken care of. Have a good day, y'all.
All right, guys, I think I'll drop down too. I'm going to go live later to make food. So not that y'all care about that, but I am going to go live later. I'm going to make some homemade pretzels. I'm going to make some, what else am I making? I'm making crab rangoon dip. I am making apple cinnamon rolls. I'm making, I'm making cream cheese with pepper jelly, you know. So we are going to be going down to the water later tonight. We're having a fire and we're having fireworks for our New Year's party. But I do know that I'll probably go live around 2:30, 3 o'clock or so. And I think Phatti is going to be uploading some of the documents, and Waffle's lawyer, I do know, is going to repost the live. And I know there's some other creators that are also going to be reposting the live because what are my fidget toys? This is a pack of gummy bears that I got at Five Below. And this was a Christmas gift for me. My husband got them for me. They do smell like gummies. Look, they're my little friends. I'm not usually into fidgets much, but these ones, as you can see, are amazing. And it feels like you're stretching, like, you know. Yes, Waffle's lawyer will repost it. We also, if you guys haven't seen this game on TikTok Shop, if you guys have not played this, it is so fun and so easy. I don't live on 13th Street. That's for scary people. Stretch Armstrong, exactly. So love you, Tara. Yes, Five Below, they were $5. All right, guys, I will see you guys later when I get on live to cook for you. And thank you guys for all tuning in. I'll talk to you later. Yes, Five Below, they were $5. All right, guys, I will see you guys later. I'll talk to you later when I get on live to cook for you.